So it's been rumored for a few months now that Xbox may be giving up on exclusives. It's starting small with just a few older exclusives going to the Switch and PlayStation. This isn't a surprising move. Many exclusives do eventually make their way cross-platform. But what you may find surprising is the wording around it. So like Xbox leadership is really hitting on how important multi-platform titles are. And Phil Spencer even said he expects exclusives to dwindle over the next 10 years, presumably to nothing. Which yeah, exclusives probably aren't that profitable. And with Xbox console sales being comparatively low, and the fact that they now own an insane number of game developers, this seems like a smart move. I mean, just think about how exclusives work. They're used to sell consoles that are themselves sold at a loss. The hope is that these consoles will then sell other games for that console as well as subscription services. And yeah, they do. But like, at what point does this trade-off stop being worth it? Because I mean, you're cutting the direct profits of the exclusive game by more than half to collect just a percent of some of the other games sold. I've been told that the percentage that Sony and Microsoft collect from third-party games is between 20 and 30%. So they would need to sell 2 to 3 full-priced multi-platform games for every exclusive to make up for the cost. And my understanding is that the average number of games owned per console is around 9 to 10. And you can pretty safely assume that not all of those games are going to be full-priced. And if several of them are exclusives, then yeah, they're not making as much money as they would if they simply sold them as multi-platform titles. Of course, the subscription services are a big part of it, but Game Pass is multi-platform with PC. Like, why bother with exclusives when you can sell all of those profit-bringing products without the prerequisite console that pushes some customers away? Like, wouldn't you just be making more money that way? But now, in a very surprising twist, it seems Sony, PlayStation, is coming to this conclusion as well. The CEO of Sony is pushing for first-party games to be multi-platform to increase profit margins. He made quite a few statements on multi-platform games, basically in favor of it, which is pretty surprising coming from Sony. Now, this doesn't mean exclusivity is dead, yet. It'll take a few years for Xbox to move away from it, and then probably another few years for PlayStation, and as far as I know, Nintendo isn't even considering it. Many of Nintendo's games are relying on their console's gimmicks anyway, so it doesn't seem like something they'll be as eager to jump on, but it is certainly dying, which is a pleasant surprise. Exclusive games are just bad for consumers. Some people will argue that it increases competition, which is typically good for consumers, but I don't think it actually increases competition. The competition will be there regardless. There's only so many games that get sold, and all developers are competing for that. But so yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video or found it informative, and subscribe if you want to see more. I just wanted to make a short video on this real quick, so yeah.
Making more money that way?